terrifying experience for a group of airline passengers.
And these images capture the violent shaking. How terrifying does that look on board their plane? Wow. Followed by the pilot's harrowing warning. And Ron joins us from our London bureau with more. Ron, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you, Paula and Dan. Well, passengers say everything was normal on board that flight from Australia to Malaysia until they heard a sudden loud bang and the plane began vibrating. Then the pilot came on the intercom, telling them to prepare for an emergency landing and telling them they should pray.
It was a terrifying mid-air scare for the hundreds of passengers aboard that flight. The entire cabin of this Airbus violently shaking. One witness describing the plane as shuddering like a washing machine.
The plane started shaking quite violently, and we started losing altitude.
The Air Asia flight carrying 350 passengers departed Perth, Australia. It was en route to the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur, a nearly 6-hour flight. But 90 minutes into the trip, the pilot was forced to turn around. The captain of the plane issuing this dire warning.
Also, please listen to the briefing. Our survival depends on your cooperating. Hopefully everything will turn out for the best.
Lots of people crying, lots of people pulling out the life jackets and stuff, like pretty much preparing. Like we thought there was a good chance that we were going to go down.
But somehow these two passengers managed to make light of the ordeal.
As a passenger, it's probably not the best thing to hear. He said that he advised us to pray for the plane and to pray for everyone, and he said that he was scared too, and I guess that's probably not something you want to hear as a passenger.
The pilot was finally able to land the plane safely in Perth.
And how close a call was it? Well, at one point, emergency services on the ground were reportedly told they may have to rescue people from the ocean. The airline says that the cause of the violent shaking, it is under investigation. Pretty harrowing. Paula?
Pretty harrowing. I cannot imagine being on that flight and hearing the captain say our survival depends upon your cooperation.
Not what you want to hear.
Not at all. Okay, Ronnie, so you're coming back. We'll see you next weekend, right?
I'll see you next weekend.